Just put your mozzie stuff on, Mr. Boo. Of course. Release the hound, Mr. Boo.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Twig Dog. Hi, welcome back to me and Mon Ami, and this is the third and final of our adventures in the Gorge du Loup. And today we are going to take you into the gorge itself. We're going to hopefully do some swimming and some spectacular droning in this, incredible region. And then we are hoping to drive right the way up to the village of Gourdon, where we're going to take you to one of the lavender fields, which we hope, in fact we are told, is in full bloom, and we're hoping to unleash the drone. So it should be quite a day. So it appears there's a footpath that goes right the way along here. And what we're hoping to do is get further into the gorge and then try and send up the drone, because when I tried to access it yesterday, it seemed like it was people doing, what do they call it? Canyoning. Canyoning. And you seem to need hard hats and crampons, and I just haven't got the gear. So, but we do have a drone. We do have a drone. Just take a look at this vehicle. This is even more curious than a Citroen and me. Look at that. It's, well, I'm sure our wonderful subscribers will correctly identify it. I haven't a clue. It's some kind of farm vehicle, I would say. What's fabulous about this is, you know, the temperature today is predicted to get to 29. It was already getting very sweltery out there. Under here in the shade next to the cool water, it really is absolutely perfect. It's like a dungeon, Mr. Boo. Whoa. Do you think you find some bats in here? Remember that one we went to, the Pyramid of Phalacon, the bats? See those eyes? You see the eyes? The lovely thing with this is as you go on further into the gorge, the more spectacular, of course, the waterfalls get. So you get rewarded for your walking. And now when you get on this bridge, it's really spectacular. And you can see right up towards Gourdon, where we're headed for the Lavender Fields. It's la piscine. So that's swimming. -6 to 8 degrees, is that what it means? I think you need a wetsuit. We're here across the river.
Yeah.
And the piscine is there. So we carry on to the swimming and at least see it. We might dip our toes in and see whether we're going to get hypothermic. And it's this way. Okay. Wow, just look at that up there. Are you sure it's up here? This path gets very tidgy. Well, it must be down this one then. God, careful. Oh. Whew. Beginning to catch a bit more of the sun up here, which is making it tougher. Still no sign of the swimming pool. And presumably there'll be, you know, sunbeds and a tiki bar. Finally, a clearing. Shall we risk sending the drone up? The problem is we haven't got any We haven't got enough satellites to do the return to home, so we're going to have to trust my piloting skills and your catching skills.
Great.
Well, there we got a bit of droning. Won't know what it's like until we get back. Hope it's good. The lowdown on the temperature. I'll put my watch in and check what the temp is. I'm going to use my deep sea dive function of my Apple Watch to see the temperature, in theory. Oh, it's not deep enough. Needs to go a metre down.
Well, you're not going to get a metre down. Why do I feel like this is going to get into the bloopers?
Ah! Oh, my foot's wet now. Oh. I'm going to have wet feet all day. I'm going to have trench foot. Yeah, I can't get deep enough. You'd have to put it on and go paddling.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
Put it on and see. Mr. Boo's got very big hands. They're not fit.
Right.
Right, it's on. Jacques Cousteau Boo is going in to do some underwater exploration, see what the temperature is. Go for it, Mr. Boo. Deep as you can. Don't fall.
Woo.
Go deep, go deep. Bring it out.
How long have I got to stay
No,
in?
it's not the time, you just have to be deep enough. Has it gone blue?
15.
15 degrees.
Yeah.
And in the sea, it's currently about 23, 24 in Viewpoints. So that's why people often come to the mountains to swim or to cool off when the season kicks in, because the water up here at least cools you down. And up there where it's deeper, it'll be a lot cooler. I mean, all the people canyoning yesterday had wetsuits on. Another feature I absolutely love about this watch is if you press the car icon here, then it literally shows you where the car is, so you can never get lost, or Elton can never be lost. And here's little Elton waiting for us. All the other cars have gone, all by himself with his tinfoil wrap. He's like a rotisserie chicken. Oh, it's blown off. Anyway, the roof stayed on. Lavender near Germany. Lavender near the Gorge de Verdun. That one.
Yes.
Gourdon. 9.3 kilometres, and it's a massive uphill climb. Let's go. We seem to have been crushed in by a by a bus. How selfish, eh? We'll sit here for hours.
You can go.
All right, fine. You just blocked me in. Fine, go. Very kind of you.
Like and subscribe.
Look at this. Merci beaucoup. Bonne journée. What a so. Hey?
Careful, just calm down before we set off. I know, but you just pull back.
10-ton Tessa came and did that and thought it was hilarious. I'd like to know what was hilarious about it.
You'll have sprayed thing onto the thing now.
Oh.
Stop and
It's just,
calm
you
down.
know, where are we
I know.
going?
We're going left.
Well, I need to pull in somewhere.
Well,
I can't see a thing out the back now where that bag is.
well,
Really annoyed me that. Everything was calm and all. And then she did that, just right in my face. Right, just want to turn this off and there's no range. Rolling.
rolling.
So this should be a really spectacular drive because we sort of follow it in the direction of where we went on the path up the gorge, aren't we?
Yes.
But it's on a very narrow drive. We did a little bit of this yesterday when we arrived, when we were looking for the waterfall, but today we're going to go much further, and well, it's a lot clearer day, so we hopefully will see a lot more. This time of year is that wonderful window when the lavender is in bloom. And what's the main area for lavender in France or in southern France?
It's further into Provence towards like Valençol is the famous area.
And we thought about going down there, but a friend of ours said it'd take 2.5 hours in a proper car. That was mean, wasn't it?
Oh.
But it would take us a very long time to get there. And then we heard about this lavender field near to Gourdon, which is of course a village we visited once before. So we're hoping, because down in the village here the lavender was out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're hoping that it will be in bloom and we can send the drone over. But look at that up there. It's an absolutely ravishing day. Ravishing, Mr. Boo, ravishing.
On days like these.
On days like these. Oh, where's Matt Monroe when you need him? I think if they remade the Italian job with Citroen Amise, they'd do very well, don't you?
I agree.
Next question in the script. Comme si, comme ça. Ouah, ouah, ouah. J'adore mes amis. Oh, how dull life would be. And I'd be a vagabond. A small feat in the big monde. Together we're better.
Like Bandman behind us is not going to be happy, but I think he might go for it. He's going for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's rub a bank. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next question in the screen. Ba, 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 da, da. Let's rub a bank. Wah, wah, wah. Ba, 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 da, da. Ba, ba, da, da. Next question in the screen.
Yeah. Park next to this other car that is in the sun.
Oh, that's the car. Oh God, it's going to be so hot, but whatever, we'll put the file on. Up a ravine, this car park. it's somebody on, that's a tour bus. Right. Get the tinfoil on, Mr. Boo. Get the drone out. It's time for the lavender field. Well, that was funny. We just bumped into a lady on that black tour bus who had seen one of our videos, the Monaco crash video, and her 14-year-old son wants a Citroen of me. I bet he does. Anyway, hope you've subscribed, Mr. Son. But let's now go into the sauce parfumée de Gourdon. Wow, point of view exceptional. Entree free. It's getting mighty hot down here. So that's the waterfall where we drove past.
Yeah, because
That's
just
where
before
it
the
comes
tunnel.
out, yeah.
So where we came through the tunnel here,
Yeah.
the road used to go around the outside. Can you see where it used to go round? But it fell, it collapsed into the gorge.
Oh yes, can you
see
see
the
it there?
ancient?
So where does it go now then? Through the
So we go
tunnel.
through the tunnel.
So when was the tunnel built?
I don't know.
See what the date of the tunnel?
Et le tunnel, c'était fait quand?
Ça a été fait il y a une trentaine d'années.
D'accord, ok. About 35 years ago.
Ah, wow, so quite recently it collapsed.
Parce que ça
into
c'était
the
vraiment
gorge.
l'ancien route. Ici, this is the view de Belle-Mère, the mother-in-law's view.
Right.
Then over there is a viewpoint, the father-in-law's view. And then we're going to take you to the next viewpoint, which is the lover's view.
The lover's view. So there are three.
Right.
Take me to the lover's view, Mr. Boo. Oh, through here.
Through here.
Oh, I've heard about this kind of loving in bushes.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, this is a bit more secret for loving.
Wow, look, Twiggy.
Oh, yeah.
She's loving the lover's view.
Look at that down there. Wowza. That
On
was
peut
the
descendre
lovers.
ici?
Alors, le best,
Oui. Tu peux pas là.
Ah,
là-bas c'est que l'artifice.
Elle est très gentille.
Oh, comme tu es belle. Hello, my name is Chantal. Oh, yes.
Chantal, je peux vous prendre en photo avec Twiggy dans la
Oh
lavande.
Oui.
oui.
Attends.
Regarde, the smell very nice. Regarde.
Voilà,
The
sinon,
lady of the
sinon je
lavender.
prends votre numéro et je vous envoie
Numéro,
comme ça.
et je vous envoie ma carte de
Oui.
visite avec tous mes.
Oui.
Parce que c'est pas moi.
So she started this 30 years ago. She started planting her lavender here.
so I said, you know, that had crossed my mind as to whether it just happened or whether it was a thing. But it is absolutely magical if you happen to be here around this time of year, which is sort of mid to late June. It's well worth a visit, and just look at this. It's so crazily magical. And there's a little shrine, presumably giving thanks to the lavender. What are these, buttercups? I'm no good on flowers. These are beautiful. Look at these. What a magical little place. Halfway up a mountain, above a gorge. And here is Our Lady of Lords. The source of the parfumée. And there's lots of little shady benches and seats under here. It's all very ad hoc, which kind of is the theme of this zone, isn't it? It's like a little bit like the hotel. Everything's just wonderfully rustic and not perfected and not sanitized, and there's not a turnstile and there's not a ticket office and there's not a knick-knack shop. It's just sort of happened. What a lovely thing to have done, to have created this as your little legacy in the middle of nowhere. This is the father-in-law's lookout point. Oh yeah. And what's that village down there? Just round the corner.
That Barcelona.
It could be. Incredible location. I'm still mesmerised by that road.
And you see down there people have put their towels on their rocks, and I think I just saw somebody jumping in.
So that is possibly the piscine we didn't get to.
Yeah.
That's the swimming area down there. That looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's someone swimming in it.
Well, Twiggy's not the only one to be a bit knackered from all this. It's so hot. But wow, what an absolutely incredible view, and what a magical place. And I'm so glad we got to show you it with the lavender in season. It's well worth coming. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a comment, please give us a like. Please think about buying us a coffee. It really, really does help support the channel. And remember, stay charged. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.